Yo, what's good, guys? It's Pone here, and I'm bringing you a nice little different twist on the video, and by twist, you know what I mean, a flick of the nipple kind of thing. What we got right here is a domination game on Nuketown, of course, you can tell by the title, and this is my idea on how to control this map. I'll explain in details. First thing I want to tell you guys right off the bat, this is the last week. I will extend this whole Arc Gaming tryouts thing throughout next week. Ambu and a couple guys are controlling the Xbox side. Next weekend will be when I actually, decide the actual final members. So this week, if you guys have not tried, go ahead and subscribe to the other channel over there and go add the Twitter for Art Gaming. That is how you guys find out when we're gaming and we're doing these tryouts. We're basically doing pubs, finding out who has potential, and then we will notify them later on, and we'll get together and we'll evaluate and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So now, like I said, it's the last time, last warning, heads up I'm going to give you guys about that. So what we have right here, we're going to crack right into this. Like I said, I usually do the typical goofy commentaries. This is going to be my ideas on how to control this map. So many people struggle with this map. So many times, I see people excited for playing this map, and they go like 38 and 58. People like these guys right here get ran the fuck over. And, there's ways to avoid that. Even me, myself, could get ran over in Nuketown easily because it's such a short-range map, so many nade spam, so many things can fuck you up on this map and just throw off the swagger big time because it's so close range, and there is very little ways to actually enhance your chance of skill on this map. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run through, and I'm just going to slide my fingers on through your hair and then sit here, and I'm going to tell you and sit you down and tell you what's super effective. What's really, really good is when you can patrol the map properly. There are 3 hot zones, obviously, with the exceptions of the spawns. 3 hot zones that I like to get inside, make a little nest, and possibly impregnate and forget about later. Just run out, you know what I mean? And that is, the 3 major areas are going to, in domination is going to vary. You want to have, the proper spawn. You want to spawn lock them at a certain side. And even without that, you want to know how to get in there. Now, what I do is I completely patrol the middle, and when I see a clearing, I run straight to the house. I run through the front door, knock that bitch in, rape the upstairs, and then, just leave a postcard. I mean, you gotta take advantage of the weaknesses. And in this map, if you properly utilize what's going on, or, like me, for example, I always rock the Claymore. So you guys will see in plenty of my Nuketown gameplays. I got a couple more coming up in the next couple weeks. Just observe them. What I do is I find my way into their spawn, I get on in there, and then I just drop in there, I lay a Claymore in their doorway, and I pop out their window, and while they're watching, I put it in their butt cheeks. They run away, and they'll keep doing it too. They're like, please, Pone Star, may I have another? And they'll keep walking, just flashing the ass and just expecting me to tuck it in there every time. It's just easy mode. Now, another way to guarantee success on this, especially if you're playing like TDM, and basically, that was embarrassing. Basically, the best way to play this game is to play aggressive. A strong offense will fucking get any campers in this game. As you can tell, I'm rocking high kill streaks. These are the kill streaks I use on certain maps. For example, I've got, it's going to vary what you feel comfortable with. Sometimes I'll use UAV, Blackbird, Gunner. If I'm just feeling loose or it's not been a good night, I'm feeling loose. If I had a nickel. It's been a while since, I've been feeling loose for a long time. Jesus, that's why I don't go to church anymore. But the reason I'm running the streaks in here, I run UAV on this map. On the other maps, I rock Blackbird. I use UAV on this because Blackbird I don't think is that effective on this map. UAV is good enough because you know where they're going to be. They're going to be in their spawn. It lets you know if the spawn's flipped. That's, UAV is good enough for me. I don't really need a Blackbird on this map. This is one map that a Blackbird is really ineffective. I mean, it's good and all, but it's not, like, going to save you too many times. It's just kind of a waste of a kill streak for this map, in my opinion. But when I'm working on rocking high kill streaks, you got to use the Gunner. You got to use the gunship. If you can watch this actual video, I know a lot of you guys listen to these for commentaries, but if you actually watch this video and you watch, what I do is I come up in their spawns, I lay Claymores down at the door. If you watch some of my other videos, you'll see where I lay the Claymore, and that always, gets a kill or so, and it keeps me protected while I'm just shooting them in the back. This map is easy mode if you can do it properly. There isn't much skill involved in this map. A lot of people just spray, toss random grenades. That's why they like this. It's the new shipment. There's no skill involved in this map. So people just randomly, just scramble about and just chickens with a head cut off. Now, if you learn to actually properly utilize cover, like right there with that bush, throwing nades back there, getting in their spawn, not many people would push that hard when they're 2 away from a gunship. I don't mind, you know what I mean? That's what I had to do right there in that certain particular situation because I'm comfortable playing this map with skill involved. You know, I use the cover. You know, the whole little bookcase right here when you're looking back there at A. That's why you want C. You want to have them spawn trapped at A. That's the best way to patrol domination on this map. Is by having them spawn trapped at A. That's the common goal. What you need to aim for is if you spawn on the opposite side, what you want to do is flip it. You have to flip it because that's just what you got to do to utilize, you know, the best possible chance to spawn trap them. Because if you use that properly, it's a lot of cover given, and you could spray down that hallway. So when it comes down to it, you know, the high streaks come in handy. You know, like if you're playing this and you use these streaks, if you use UAV, chopper gunner, and gunship, you could probably all day and night get 40 to 50 kills on every TDM you play on this map. So kill streaks are just as useful at being successful on this map as is, you know, the spawn nade or the certain rush. This map is a really unusual map, and a lot of people don't know how to play it, which is why I'm trying to teach you guys my thoughts and my strategies for it. I basically come in here, come in strong, use the proper kill streaks, and you know, this is one of those maps. Everybody loves a Blackbird. I don't think it's useful on this. Maybe you guys change it. If I'm not using the streaks I'm using right now, I'm using, you know, involving the napalm. Probably like the napalm gunner UAV is probably my usual streaks for this, unless I want to go big. And the reason I was using high streaks in this is because the Torchic guy on the other team was pissing me off. So, you know, he was just goofing around, he was an asshole, and I decided I wanted to make sure I rub salt in the wound. So I go in this game, I go 78-8, not the best thing in the world, especially for this map. But I came in here, I was rocking the AK-47 extended mags, which is my gun of choice for this map. People ask me, why do you use the AK-47 instead of the 74U? I use the 74U on this map, especially if you plan on being on their side of the spawn at all times. Now, if you plan on, you know, shooting down this hallway right here or anything like that, using the cover, the bookcase, and the couch as cover, the AK-47 is a little better with range. And with extended mags, there are often times, especially in domination, where you run into their spawns and you got 2, 3, 4 guys. You reload, you got another 4 guys. You need extended mags on this map. If you're rocking, you know, if you're not using the sleight of hand or something on this map, there's something wrong. So you need to find a proper gun for extended mags. Galil, AK-47, AK-74U. There aren't many great guns for this. So you guys find your combination. You let me know what you guys